So the first thing that really sticks out for me is just how many people are here at the World Government Summit. Tell me why this event is so important.
I think people are reeling really to see what is new in the world of government innovation and improvement. People want to meet, especially now with a lot of turbulence and ambiguity. People want to share ideas, people want to share thoughts. People want to understand what the future holds. And this summit is a summit for the whole world, for governments from around the world, to work together to shape a better future, to share best practices, and to also shape the coming year. Every year we try to reinvent the summit. And you can see from the attendees, people are very excited and eager to come back.
So what type of things are you actually talking about here on the ground, and what are the sessions that you're holding in order to bring about some of these new ideas that you're talking about?
So you need to think about what governments are missing today first. There are certain things that governments do very well, and this summit actually covers them. So talking about policy, talking about specific subject matter themes, like, for example, providing better healthcare, changing your policies to make them more dynamic, bilateral agreements that are signed, things like that. However, there is another element, which is seeing what the private sector has to offer and then trying to create linkages between the private and public sector in a way that typically people don't see. So let me give you an example. How do you tell governments about the importance of cybersecurity? The best way is to show them someone who's able to penetrate, let's say, the systems of Tesla. There's a gentleman that spoke who's called David Colombo, who talked to them about the importance of understanding not just the regulatory requirements that governments need to put in place, but also the technical requirements that the private sector needs to put to ensure that people are safeguarded, right? The other element as well that we focused on is talking about progressive regulation on crypto, on the metaverse, on fields that people typically try to push to the future and say, we will not address it today, we will address it in 2, 3, 4 years down the line. And then every year we do that, we realize as well that we as a government benefit. So in 2018, the Director General of the World Health Organization talked to us about the coming pandemic. And some people just looked at him as if he was talking about something that's hypothetical and never will happen. We took it seriously. We did a forum in 2019 called the ZXX Forum to focus on how do you combat the next pandemic. Today the UAE ranks amongst the best, maybe number 1 or 2, in the Bloomberg Resiliency Index for COVID, on all of the rankings that are focused on COVID and how do you combat COVID.